Abortion is not an option under no circumstances whatsoever.
We think it's important that Jamaica knows just how horrendous the effect of abortion is on not just the unborn child. You destroy a child, you literally murder a child, but also on the woman.
The church is against abortion. We believe that life begins at conception, and so the church needs to make its voice known. We can't be silent in a country that we consider a Christian country, and so we believe it's extremely significant. The voice of the church is the voice of Jamaica, we believe, and we have a statement to make.
Once I heard this matter of abortion being pushed, I know you're talking about very, very, very big money. You're talking about millions and billions of dollars who want to suppress the growth of population in poorer countries. Instead of helping them, they don't want to get involved in that.
But one of the things I think we need to do is to lobby the government. The money they would put into an abortion clinic is better to put it into a home that will help women who need the psychological help. Because an abortion which is supposed to solve a problem creates more problems than it solves.
Well, those who say the fetus is not a human being are denying the obvious in order to support the unthinkable. So the science is clear. Yes. A new human being, which is distinct from any other human being, which directs its own development and directs its own protection, directs its immune system and the mother's immune system so it's not rejected from the mother, directs the lining of the womb to provide a safe place for it to lodge and grow. That is directed by the fetus. The existence of that human being begins at fertilization, when the sperm penetrates the egg, and the egg closes around itself so that no other sperm can penetrate it. That's an action taken by the fertilized egg. So that organism is taking steps in its own defense, in promulgation of its own existence and for its own protection from the time of fertilization.
Sometimes it mashes up marriages, and it may not even be an abortion that took place in the marriage, prior to the marriage. But it does have, we do not take life and not have serious consequences and experience serious psychological, emotional difficulties. There are women who want to commit suicide after abortion. This fallacy about the anti-abortion movement being against women, it is for women. We are very concerned about the mothers and the women.
To legalize abortion is the same as saying, thou shalt murder. It is permitted to murder while it is inconvenient. Of course it is inconvenient. Life is inconvenient. But I would prefer to see that I die than the future of our country eliminated and be killed.
We have decided to do whatever is within our powers and within the law to make it very, very clear that there are damages that are being done and will be done when abortions are committed.
We are encouraging every Jamaican to be enumerated and to be able to let their voice be heard through their vote. It is said that some of these items against which the church is trying to help Jamaica to understand is not a good thing for Jamaica because there's an apostate West that has an agenda to promote a lifestyle that is damaging to us, really. And if this, if they bring it to a referendum, we want to make sure people have the vote. We also want to make sure that our people are informed.
What we are, as members of the church, are here to do is to help mother and child to have the best life possible. We are not into the state condoning the killing of any innocent person. And that is the point that we certainly plan to hold the government very, very firmly on that.
If left alone and unbothered, that fertilized ovum will develop into a fetus, an embryo, a baby, a young boy, a school child, a young girl, an adolescent, an adult, and someone looking just like you. So your existence and the existence of every parliamentarian in there, and every member of the Joint Select Committee, and every feminist, and everybody else, and all their male enablers, their existences all began at the point of their fertilization. And that is not a religious point, that's a scientific point.
This is not about voice being heard because our voices are being heard. We are against the decision to legalize abortion. So it's stronger than just a voice being heard, a matter of talking. We are aware that there are international associations and partners and countries that would want us to go this way in the new trend of things. But we are saying let the sovereignty of every country and the uniqueness of it and our cultural situation dictates our destiny in life. And we are saying at this point in time, the church will not be silent. We don't plan to be still.
There is, for example, a movie we showed today. One young man actually fainted, right? It's a movie that shows an abortion taking place. And they say it is too horrendous for us to put it on public media. However, we see much more graphic killings in movies and in all manner of other documentaries, whilst the information, the public is being kept in the dark about the truth about abortion. If any such government was to put that to a referendum, I would think that government was cowardly. I would think, yes. I think leadership, if you put in place to lead, you need to lead. If they do that, we will simply make sure that the public knows what the truth is about the matter so the right decision can be made. But I would not respect a government like it. It would be difficult for me to do it.
One of the strong views is to provide some sort of solution. And the solution is any person who is raped or not and who is pregnant, we will help them bring the child to term. We'll even keep the child and have it adopted if the parent doesn't want it. So even though you're raped and you don't want your child, we are ready to help. Anybody. Father Ho Long is the same thing. We take teens, Father Ho Long take adults. Ready for any action. Any numbers, it doesn't matter. Give us a call.
So we have a home called Holy Innocence, which takes in mothers, takes in the babies, takes in the pregnant mother. They can stay there, they can live there until whenever. And they can stay until they get jobs and so forth. This is not just a piece of flesh in a mother's womb. Amen. This is a baby. Right. This is a person. And that person has no option. What can the baby do to protest? Huh? The baby is there in the womb. Can she say, I want to live? What about the choice of that baby? I want to live. I want a chance. Give me a chance.